Hi Libra, welcome to your February 2019 general reading. So far, every reading I've done is hugely complex, Libra, okay? I don't know what's going on. When there's huge complexity, it generally means we're dealing with quite intense planetary alignments because things are transforming. Okay, so I'm really hoping, please give me a straightforward reading for Libra. Okay, and please give me clear-cut messages for the sign of Libra. Let's carry on. So what lies behind you is the Three of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Oh my. I think this is going to be complex even before I start. Okay, the Three of Swords can be about being torn between two people. The Three of Swords is about heartache, but here comes the love of God, the love of our Creator. I don't mean to use that word. Oh my gosh. This is divine love. And next to the Three of Swords means some of you might be torn between two people, or the Ace of Cups is healing your heart, Libra. Love heals everything, by the way. And I think you're probably really happy to hear that, Libra. Okay, what you most want is the Queen of Swords. Can be an air sign person, so maybe what you're needing to do is detach a little bit. Or maybe you're trying to get a bigger picture on what's evolving. The Nine of Wands is your gift, okay? The challenge is a Nine of Swords. Haven't seen anxiety for you for quite a long time, Libra, okay? There was a time when it was coming up almost weekly for you. Seven of Cups in your relationship house, okay? Eight of Discs in your money and work. I think some of you are just going, I'm just putting my head down and focusing on my pentacles because there's a lot going on here, even before I carry on. Now what you cannot see coming your way, it's a new position I've added, is the Sun card. The Sun card illuminates everything, which means all this 9 energy is about to reach completion. Very interesting. Soul position, the beautiful Chariot, okay. Outcome, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my. That's 3 very powerful major arcanas together. I'm going to start right at the beginning. This is, so as you go into February, look at this combination of cards. The Three of Swords traditional meaning is being torn between two people, okay? The Ace of Cups is the gift of love. It's the gift of, it's the spiritual eye, it's the eye of the divine. It might mean this eye of the divine is healing old heartache. That's probably how I'd read those cards as a rule, okay? But it's going to mean different things to different people. You sort of need a private reading to get it down to what it means for you. Now what you most want is the Queen of Swords. This can be an air sign person, but I think what you most want is clear vision. You most want this 360-degree vision that the Queen of Swords has got. Look, she is the bearer of truth. She's connected with the divine, exactly the same as this card, which means I think what some of you want this, you want to be able to see, Libra. And when I say see, I do not mean see with the 2 eyes. I mean see with the inner eye. Whew, that's a little bit powerful, guys. Let me carry on. Because your protector energy is a 9 of Wands and the challenge is a 9 of Swords, okay? The 9 of Wands as your protective energy is maybe asking to take a bit of a step backwards here, because what you most want is this vision, which means you obviously don't have it. So what I say to everyone, if you don't have perfect clarity, always take a step back. it's what I do automatically if I don't know what to do. And I think some of you don't quite know what to do, and the answer is always to take a step back. Because the challenge is the Nine of Swords. I think you know the Nine of Swords. It's a card of feeling anxious. You don't have to be anxious, because look what you can't see coming. This is about illumination. This is about everything that's been dark and shadowy coming into clarity. Because the Nine of Swords is about being in the dark. And when we're in the dark is when we have anxiety, because we cannot see the illumination of the sun, but the sun is coming your way. And I'm so happy for you, Libra, okay? Now, yeah, because relationships, you've got the Seven of Cups, very, very foggy energy. This is some of you having to make a choice with that Three of Swords, okay? And what you most want is this perfect vision, this perfect sight of, oh my gosh, if I go that way. Or some of yous, it's not about having a choice to make. You're just feeling a little bit foggy. You cannot see perfect clarity. And that's why you want this total vision of the Queen of Swords. And look, I'm sort of laughing at this card because I get everyone. If there's a lot of confusion in relationships, I get everyone to put their energy into their pentacles just until the energy passes. And you're getting on your Eight of Discs. It's like you're learning your craft, you're putting your head down. It's like, if I can't control this part of my life, I'll put my energy into where I can control. We cannot control other people. We can, to a certain extent, control our work in the world and what we give our time to. What you cannot see coming is the sun. So happy for you guys. It's like you're about to move into a very illuminated phase. Soul position, the Chariot, moving forward. The Chariot is a vehicle. It's also ruled by Cancer, which means emotionally you're moving your life forward. Now, we move our life forward through the emotional body, through our feelings, not through our heads, but through our feelings. That is a way out of the Nine of Swords, is to move into what you really feel, Libra. Yeah? Because feelings and our thoughts are two different things. And when we're too much in our thoughts, it's because we're avoiding our feelings. But if we allow ourselves to feel, our life moves forward. The outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. So what is the Wheel of Fortune about? Oh my God. Lover's card, okay? There's some huge date with destiny here. Again, now people always complain when I use the words divine timing. But really there's a huge spiritual lesson when delays and frustrations happen. There's always a spiritual lesson, and the spiritual lesson is the way out of the Nine of Swords, funnily enough, because after the Nine of Swords comes the Ten of Swords. I don't read the Ten of Swords the way that other readers read it. I read it as surrendering, moving out of fear and allowing the higher flow of life to take over, okay? That's the way out of anxiety, which is about moving much more into what you feel and not going round and round in circles. But the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune with the Lover's card is some huge turnaround in your relationship world. I cannot help feeling there's a few out of you that are having to make choices between more than one person, okay? If not, there's been some disappointment and some heartache around love. And what's happening here is a huge cleansing of your heart, but we heal through feeling what needs to be felt. And sometimes what we need to feel is heartache, all the losses that we didn't want to feel. But that's exactly how we get what we want. Because some of yous are really about to get what you want, I guarantee you. I don't like seeing this for you, Libra. Okay, there was a time I'd get this for you all the time, okay? This is about living in your head, and the head tells us to restrict, to hold back our flow of love, but we do not evolve through our heads. We evolve spiritually through cards like the Chariot, which is through our feelings. The North Node's in Cancer for the whole year, which means we're all evolving through how we feel. You know, everything that we try and avoid feeling is exactly where we all need to go this year in order to move towards the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost we're all going to turn our lives around through feeling that vulnerable part of us that so many of us have tried to avoid feeling for so long. And with that Three of Swords and the Ace of Cups, maybe there's some harsh things that need to be felt here. But look, if this was my reading, I would sit down and I would just feel. There's different homeopathic things you can take, herbs you can take to support you in working through your feelings. But look at your outcome. Anything else that wants to be said on your outcome? I now have envy, look. And it's okay, envy's not a dirty word. It's just a word. I don't really think I need to carry on with this reading. Look, this passionate new beginning. You're going to get there by allowing yourself to feel. Because what blocks us is fear. And when we follow the energy of our soul that's leading us every single day, we find our destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And I think your destiny is to do with love. And I've just turned around and you've got this Knight of Pentacles moving very, 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 very cautiously towards you, Libra. What a beautiful reading. Very complex. Everyone's reading is complex. I'm floored with the readings because of the complexity. Love you, Libra. Speak to you next week. Bye.